customers, second row, third row, fourth row. Ultimately, they've got 1,000. How fast can this duplicate? I've never seen anything like it. For good reason, though, folks. I engendered 8 initial associates. They all came in, as you'll see in a moment, at what is called the gold inventory package. But you know what? I've got close to 35 or 40 associates in my network, and I've been in the business since the 3rd week in June. It's fair to say that in another month, I should have, you know how exponential growth works, I should have in my network, remember you've got 2 networks. Here's your network of customers, here's your network of business associates. Well, those customers are yours too. Ultimately, you're earning 14%. Well, folks, once I have 100 associates in my network, and they each have in their network of customers 1,000, is that not 100,000 customers? And remember, rank upon rank or row upon row of customers, referring customers, that's a never-ending contiguous chain of customer referrals, all promoted and stimulated and incentivized at the company's expense, not mine. Folks, this is the most unprecedented, unparalleled model or venture I've ever seen. It promises to make history as one of the major milestones running within this environment called a global internet society. Now, it's easy to start now. What you get is amazing. You get your own personal back office. Remember, I showed you, though, you have 2 websites, one for engendering those that are interested in the opportunity, the business opportunity, and I put here organization. That's your, again, that is your organization of customers and your network of associates and their organization of customers. You get a commission overview, global meeting calendar, complete education program. We'll see more about that in a moment. Incredible marketing materials, all online, all virtual, and much more. Start now. Now look at this. Their system of schooling us. I'm only in this program a matter of weeks, folks, and my learning curve is a far cry from what it will be here shortly. The unveiling opens up. Look at this. Support from Professor King, University of Illinois. Dubli is very big on schooling you in the knowledge of this amazing new innovation in merchandising. Available around the clock, online and live seminar. These online webinars, again, are ongoing, typically 2 a day. Folks, that is where you inspire your potential business associate to attend, because you don't have to explain all of this. It's done for you by company-sanctioned webinars like this one. Let's just continue on. This is just some of the immense credibility this company enjoys. It overtook all of Europe, opened up all the countries in Europe, July 17th. But on its path upward, I want you to look at this. This is the kind of media coverage. Soon we're going to see all of that repeated. Guess where? U.S., Canada, Mexico, South America. We're almost done, folks. Look at this, please. Let's say that you aspire to be a distributor for this new thing called a soft drink, and this company called Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola says, look, if you'll introduce customers to this, once they taste it, they're going to be customers for life, and they're going to buy inventory. They're going to shop for more Coca-Cola. So we'd like you to stock some inventory and give away some free Coca-Colas. Well, folks, let me just go up here. Bronze. That is 1,100 Dubli credits, $795. You're getting it at a 10% discount. And by the way, this gives you a $75 to $375 commission when you engender a new business associate, okay, that bought anywhere from a bronze to a gold inventory of prepaid Dubli credits. This is a silver, 2,500 Dubli credits. Remember, they're 80 cents each in actual monetary value. You get a 25% discount because you bought a larger quantity. By the way, there's quantity discounts as the retail customer goes in and buys more Dubli credits so they can attend the auction. Notice here you're getting between $75 on up to $750 commission, again, as you're driven up the ranks. And those, again, $1,595 is your total inventory purchase. Now, folks, this is an annual restocking of inventory. That's a year. If you engender associates, you're earning your commission annually. In Europe, again, not theoretical, all hard data, the average Dubli associate came in as the goal, 70% plus. Okay, in the U.S., we're seeing higher. But I got to tell you something. In Europe, the pattern is well established. The average Dubli business associate was making so much money and promoting so many customers. Remember, you're just giving away, like the Coca-Cola analogy, free Dubli credits to people they meet, people they know. Many of them, like one of my associates, has a business with a Rolodex of 15,000 customers. Guess what's going to be going out to 15,000 customers? Well, in Europe, many of the associates were generating their second and even third year paid up renewal of their inventory requirement. Okay? By the way, one little perk with the gold, you'll notice that's 6,000 Dubli credits, 80 cents each. That's a $4,800 in true monetary value in prepaid Dubli credits. And by the way, people in Europe, many of them even resold credits depending on the circumstances and the type business they're in. But the point is, that's $3,195. Now, one of the perks here is, should one of the milestones in the growth of your network of customers and associates somehow one not renew or something, your income level, your escalation upward in the percentiles of commission that you earn, never go backwards if you're a goal. They make that a perk. And again, this is the philosophy of a vested interest. If you're in this, you have inventory, what are you going to do with it? You're probably going to promote customers. Dubli knows 10 customers ultimately is 10,000. Why? That contiguous, never-ending succession of customer referring customer, row after row after row. You can upgrade at any time, by the way. If you upgrade within the first 30 days, you are doing it only for the difference between the inventory you started with and the upgrade inventory. If you do it after that, you pay the full price of the new upgraded package of inventory. Final point, your decision. You know, I found with me, it was not only an easy decision, I knew I was seeing something that I had to be part of. I'm having a great deal of fun. I am busy. I'm an Atlanta businessman with plenty to do. But this, again, has been fun. And what's exciting for me is you just inspire someone with a few minutes of your enthusiasm for this to have them attend a webinar like this one. And usually after that, they're very, very inspired to take advantage of this first of its kind venture. Dubli has simple concept, very simple. On your left, you've got an auditorium of your own customers, customers generating customers, all stimulated, promoted, and incentivized by Dubli. On your right, you have an auditorium, if you will. Front row, you've introduced 4, 3, 6, 8, whatever associates to the business opportunity, and they introduce second row, third row. Pretty soon, you've got 100, ultimately a few hundred, ultimately 1,000 business associates. Well, each of them, like you, have that auditorium or that network of customers on the left where they engendered that front row and then it began duplicating. Folks, that's a simple concept. Let me compare again for you. What sets this apart as something unparalleled and at best a distant cousin from MLM? And that is as follows. Your customers ultimately represent the mass of the iceberg. We've all seen an iceberg, a little tip above water. Well, that represents the business opportunity associates. But guess what? Transparent to that mass underneath the water, the vast mass beneath that water, in this case, are Dubli consumers generating new consumers on a contiguous wave of customers referring customers, and none of them even know that you were a business associate unless you contact one of them hey, how would you like to capture